I'm Taylor Austin. I'm 11 years old. It would have been a lot different if I didn't have any hairpiece ever, because sometimes inside of me I just break down. And so I think that the hairpieces really help my self-esteem.
I can't think of a whole lot of instances where there's something that makes such a profound impact on somebody's self-esteem.
The hair has really been an important thing for us, a person's self-esteem. It's more than just how you feel about yourself. It's all connected with your health. I think that's the best medicine that you can take, is feel good about yourself and feel like you're fulfilling, what's inside of you to give to the world. It's that extra push that validates her and who she is. And so we're thankful for that.
One of the things I've taught her when I put her to bed at night is I say, it's lucky that you're the way you are, because God couldn't pick just anybody to handle this, and you're able to handle it, make it a plus. People look to you and they see your strength. And I just want to tell you how proud I am of you and how God had to take certain people to make them special.
I'm Frederick Ames. I'm a professor of surgery. In this clinic 2 or 3 years ago, I was told that we were seeing 12 and 1,300 patients a week. So that's more than 200 a day. In this clinic, on this floor, virtually everybody you see is a survivor or being treated for cancer.
Dr. Ames I think he's a healer more than a doctor.
Patients who've not been assessed far enough to know they're going to need chemotherapy, I'm then the one that tells them that's what they'll need.
Being here at such a phenomenal hospital gives me confidence in the care I'm receiving.
Go through the hair loss, they know how it affects them. For the insurance companies to say, yeah, it's cosmetic, it's not cosmetic. When a woman doesn't have her hair, it's not cosmetic. And especially when it's due to medical, it's not cosmetic.
And typically we orchestrate the team that's going to take care of her. But it's key for her to know that you're going to get your chemo in 10 days or 2 weeks, or shampoo your hair, and it's all just going to come out. And 48 hours later, you won't have any more. She needs to know that.
What do you want for Christmas? I want a wig. How many little 10-year-old boys are asking for a wig for Christmas? Legos and a wig. And I was frustrated. I didn't know where to turn, and I didn't know what to do. And he sat there with his big bald head shining. I was so proud, but now we've went through a change again of, I want to cover this. I want to look like everybody else. I want to have a hairstyle.
I did not recognize you. So good. Oh, I'm so happy.
And so when we got this real hair one, that's nice. It looks, so much better than I thought it would. Better than a cheesy Halloween wig, So, like I said, you can really tell how it makes it feel better. And so I'm glad we were able to get that for him.
This looks awesome.
But you can tell now that he has that wig, he has a little bit more self-esteem or confidence, and just, he feels pretty good about it, so.
It highlighted his facial features again. It put that frame around there, and the reality is we're used to seeing people looking like that.
You're probably wondering who I am. I'm just somebody who cares, somebody who really cares what happens to these people, somebody who cares enough to create a documentary that would make a change for these people and alter their lives. The person who can make a difference, but I can't do it without you.
It's unfortunate that the patient struggles extend beyond the cancer and its treatment. A lot of what we do to patients with other kinds of cancers than breast is we actually hurt them functionally. They're not capable of doing what they used to do. And a lot of the rehabilitation, which extends from a prosthesis, a leg, or a breast, or hair, which is a prosthesis, is a challenge that's an unfortunate one for patients. And unfortunately, a lot of people don't have the money or the insurance coverage for those things.
I know what it's done for my daughter. I've seen what it did for the other girls that were lucky enough to survive cancer. And I know what it meant to those families and girls that didn't survive.
People have to struggle for the quality of life issues. I mean, you want to restore those people to a normal appearance so they can go back into society.
I went through a lot of emotions with Jacob. Being a doctor that can't help your own kid. Sometimes I look at him as I failed him, because I can't fix this.
If you look at those people who require this, what a worthwhile endeavor.
We could really use the insurance companies to get involved, to see that this is a prosthesis that does make a healing effect for these people. We really need you guys to do this. We need to make this global effort together as a team to do this, and we would love to, get you involved and also to give you recognition of what you've done to make this kind of difference.